So this was you can see this. Hii ilikuwa mbegu kama zile. Na nikakatia wakulima. Yule alikuwa amekujia hapa, alikuwa ametoka Machakos. His son is the one who said he want to improve the production of his father's milk. So he came and he got a number of them. So this is 1.5 months ago, and you can see how
big it has grown.
Yes. So if you give it 2 more weeks, it will be really quite tall.
Right.
Unlike the normal Napier grass, it doesn't get this far.
Yes.
And the canopy are not this wide.
Right.
That's why you can see the production of this is much better.
Right. Great. Thank you so much. Now, as we wind up this conversation, I'd like for you to speak to our dairy farmers on the importance of adopting these technologies that are being brought to us to help us in improving our production. Unajua kuna vitu ambazo tumezoea kufanya since mababu zetu. So sometimes telling them something different, they feel, what is going on here? So as a professor with the cap that you wear, please talk to us about the importance of these technologies.
Thank you, and thank you for coming to visit and trying to make our people understand they can change the way we have done things. If you do same thing the same way all the years and you expect a different result, I think that's going to be a big challenge, and it has been a big challenge. If my mother was doing the normal grass, and after educating me, I also go do exactly as she was doing, I probably will not be progressing the knowledge. And therefore, for this glass, we call it Juncao or miracle glass because of, number one, the high yield increase of the milk production. It increased the milk production by 40 to 50%. You can imagine that. Even if you increase by 40%, for example, and you're doing 2 liters, you do 4 liters. I think that's 100% increase.
Yes.
So that's number one. Number two, this grass, when you compare with the normal Napier grass, they may look the same at this particular point in time, but the nutrient content, we call it the crude protein, within this is double the normal Napier grass. And you see now, that make even the animal husbandry, you find the animals become much better in terms of reproduction, because not only milk, even reproduction. The other thing is that this is not only for the cattle. You can also give to goats. You can give to sheep.
Oh, nice.
You can give to chicken and even pigs.
Right.
See, when you plant this as a farmer, you do not only have to concentrate on the cattle. You can increase, the livestock that you're putting in your farm, because you can have some chicken, some goats, some sheep. Because remember, I said 1 acre can rear 20. 1 acre can rear 20 dairy cow comfortably for a whole year.
Right.
If you decide to do goats, it can do 200 goats for a whole 1 year.
Right.
So what does that mean? It basically means if someone was having, assuming 2 or 3 cows, dairy cow, and he want to increase having some goat for meat or for milk, then this can serve them as well.
Right.
That's number 3, and this one is also critical. There are some people who have allergy for the normal Napier grass because of the what we call luamba.
You feel like itching.
This doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't have that feeling.
Yes, it doesn't.
Yeah, true.
It's very friendly to the farmers.
Yeah.
And therefore, again, there are some women, for example, where I come from, I knew some women who could not come closer to the grass. But this one, it doesn't disturb them.
Right.
The other one, and probably as we come to the end, is we said this is climate resistance.
Right.
What that means is it can be adopted in different climates. There are some people in Muranga and other counties where you find they are living in semi-arid and arid areas. This will survive in all those spaces as well.
Machakos.
Hata watu wa Machakos,
Mandera,
right. Hata hii inafanya.
They can adopt this.
Yes.
Right.
Kwa sababu haitaki maji mingi.
Right.
And again, it's also drought resistant.
Right.
Kuna kitu ingine ningetaka kusema.
Sure.
Kwa hii. Hii nyasi mahali kuna mporomoko ya mchanga, landslides. I think that's what we call it in Swahili.
Yes.
Na huku Murang'a kuna kama hiyo. And also where there's soil erosion. Because of the canopy, once you plant, it covers the whole area. It protects the topsoil, it protects the water run off, and also soil erosion.
Right.
And it's also protect, it stabilizes the soil. Stabilizing the soil basically means where landslide has been happening, this one, because the roots go to almost 2 meters deep. It stabilizes the soil, and therefore no more landslides can happen.
Yes.
So what I'm trying to say in a simple language, as I summarize, is it's not just a napier grass. That's why it's called a miracle grass, because of the many things that it can do, and particularly to our farmers.
Right.
Yes.
Great. So, Professor, in your journey in agriculture, in your interactions, unaona kama attitude ya the young people katika mambo ya ukulima, Gen Z, the younger millennials, how is it looking like so far?
I think I have seen, for example, the university where I teach, we have seen now first degree, at a graduate, research done, they said 76% of them, they don't want to be employed. That's a plus. Because now the narrative is changing, study hard, get a good job. Number two, they have also started to realize money is in agriculture. So if we do agriculture as a business, then you can make your own money. And therefore, probably we still have a long way to go to educate our young men, to tell them, look, you do not need a white-collar job.
Right.
You can still go back to the village and you transform the community where you come from. For example, I've said I have, being a professor, I have been out of the country and in some of the great countries. But how does that really benefit me if I cannot come back to my village and I transform the place where I grew? So we have to do some education of our young men, particularly to shift their mindset and to help them have the right perspective, but you can thrive and prosper in whichever area that you are in.
Right.
And particularly agribusiness is a big space now.
Right. They're saying the next billionaires are going to come from the agricultural space.
Not next. They are already.
Oh, already they are. Yes. All right.
Most of the billionaires are
in agriculture. Yes. All right. Thank you so very much, Professor, for having us in your farm and introducing us to this technology. It has been a pleasure being with you here.
Thank you.
Asante sana.
Asante.
All right.
Keep
Na nabeba mbegu. Nikapande kwangu.
Lazima mbegu uende nazo na lazima mimi nitafuatilia nione ulipanda na iliendelea.
Thank you so much. All right, there you go. A fantastic conversation we have had with Professor, learning so much about the technology of Juncao grass, which, as you've heard from our conversation, inasaidia kuongeza maziwa. It is climate resistant, it is pest resistant, all those advantages you get from growing the Juncao grass. Kwa hivyo wakulima wangu, let's not get stuck with doing things the traditional way. Let us adopt new beneficial technologies that are going to help us improve the agricultural sector and, of course, increase the money in our pocket. Ama ni aje watu wangu. Thank you so much for watching our picture. There you go. So much to learn today about modern technologies that we can adapt in the dairy farming sector, in the livestock sector in general, and that is the Juncao grass, which has a lot of benefits considering we are living in the times where climate change is with us. Therefore, dear farmers, wale mesikiza leo, please try, do some more research, make sure that you are embracing this technology. Usikwame tu kwa mambo ya kawaida, because now, with the way the world is set up, mambo ya kawaida won't survive. Thank you so much for watching our program today, and thank you for watching our program across the week. We'll see you again next week with a lot more when it comes to all matters agriculture. Until then, have yourselves a fantastic weekend. My name is Violeta Ngina. Goodbye.